Are you guys okay? Are you having a good time?
Yeah, I'm just trying to follow. I'm trying to stay present. That's what you're saying.
I love having this conversation about going soft or the woman not climaxing. I've been with girls who only climax 2 or 3 times. And it's like you want to have them climax at least 5 times.
So are you saying in that moment, don't make assumptions, don't create a narrative, make eye contact, be present, and say, "Hey, baby, why are you not coming?"
No, because now you're putting it on her.
Right. So what can I do to make you come?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Also, coming is this goal that men think is the destination.
Right.
It's not about coming, right? It's like as an actor, when the scene calls for you to cry and you're focused on getting watery eyes, you're not feeling the emotions.
Right.
If your eyes water when you cry, so be it, but have the thoughts, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not about her coming, it's about her feeling safe, and that's first. Connected and enjoying herself, right? So and also to have these thoughts of like these projections, I shouldn't be having these. We can't tell ourselves what we can and cannot think. That's too demanding. Have the thoughts, you're going to have them, but just check yourself and know that I'm creating a narrative. I'm nervous. I'm allowed to be. I'm supposed to be. But let me not run away and pretend I'm not and dry my hands. Let me just connect.
Sit in it.
Right. Because I've had experiences where I've asked, like, did you come? Mm-hmm. During the act.
Right.
And that brings them out of it. And I've learned to sort of stay in the moment. And if I'm nervous about that, then just to enhance the connection, stay present, and try and, create a deeper bond in the moment.
Why do you ask if they come? What do you think is the feeling inside that needs that answer?
I think it's the male sort of necessity to, have some sort of achievement.
Right, like driving a truck.
Exactly, yeah.
It's all made up.
Yeah.
It's all made up. Maya Angelou says, I don't remember what people say. I don't remember what people do. I only remember if I came. Right? And put up the quote, but the real one. And like...
I do like that brass tacks from her.
Uh-huh.
Because I agree with you, it's not all about busting, but I do like it when a woman's like, it is all about busting, and they don't give me a choice. I gotta deliver.
How so?
I don't know. There's something about
a girl says you better make me come.
I like that.
Yeah, but is that dirty talk or is that a real contingency?
Probably more the former.
Right.
But it's kind of funny if it's the latter.
Yeah, it is.
It's like you better make me come,
I like that.
or you're out.
Yeah,
I do like the
that.
stakes
I do like
of
that too.
It's like, all right, it's on, motherfucker.
Yeah. It all just comes down to being present, boys.
Yeah.
Everything in life, I think.
I found that too. I mean, I think in a lot of situations, especially with what we do, I like preparing, and I think it's important to prepare. But when you focus so much on the outcome, to where you're like, I'm gonna like
make you come.
Exactly, I'm gonna make you come no matter what, and you're gonna squirt all over me. That's the worst.
But that's pretty dependent on the woman's anatomy, not your technique. I mean, there are like I've made tons of women squirt, but that's because they're
squirters.
Yeah. Well, there's squirters. They can't squirt, and then there's that pocket in between where I could still get them to squirt.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't want to say that the pursuit.
Shout out to the G Spot, by the way. We'll put the Instagram handle up here.
Absolutely. I don't think that the pursuit of like the prowess or the technique where you could make everyone squirt is wrong. I think it's good to want to be able to get to that place in all aspects of life, but I think you got to be able to detach from it when it doesn't happen and be like, well, look, it's kind of a futile endeavor, but I'm still going to try to always, make it happen.
Yeah, well, 2 things I'm thinking of. One is my Netflix film, A Futile and Stupid Gesture. We'll put up a thumbnail. But also, I get what you're saying. However, why fill the space with that? Getting them all to squirt. Why fill the space with that? Because you ever hooking up with a girl, right? You're doing your thing. You're like, you're making out, right? You're in the car, yeah. You're at the AMC Burbank. You guys went downstairs, third floor of the parking garage. It's 1 a.m. now. There's nobody down there.
That's fun.
Yeah. She starts sucking your dick.
Oh, let's go.
Now you're like, I don't want to, like.
You got to eat her out.
Well, you don't have to do anything. And that's what I'm saying. Enjoy what's happening, but also there's like public, exposure. Like I feel like that stuff. I feel like the law needs to recognize the difference between gross guys jerking off on a bus and cool actors getting their dick sucked in a naughty.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, one's good for everybody.
Yeah.
One is setting the tempo for everybody else. Like it's kind of aspirational. Like you see a cool actor getting, bobbed on, you're like, I want to get there. And then it puts your life into a more focused trajectory.
And if you don't want to look, don't look in the window. It's not like we're up against the thing and it's tinted a little. Like you have to come.
No, I'm not. The guy's not staring at me with a boner being like, ah.
Right.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself. He's in the moment.
But what I'm getting at is you getting your dick sucked. And then you're like, I don't know. Like, and also she said she's okay, but she's, in a weird position. And you just go like, all right,
maybe she likes being in a weird position.
Maybe she does. But I am thinking to myself, this was great, but like, maybe we'll finish this later. Right? I didn't come, but I had a great time.
For sure.
Rick
had a great time. Rick with the dick.
My man.
Dude, what up?
Oh. Animated dick. What's up? Snap again. Get that off of you. Thank you.
So one thing I learned too is because I'm a pleaser by nature, so to accept.
You like hip hop?
Yeah.
You listen to Pleaser by Nature? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So basically what that informed me is that I need to like accept
the
pleasure and be okay with that instead of wanting to just constantly give the pleasure. And I think that and there you can accept it, you can be present, and then in the moment when you feel that urge of like, okay, now it's time to give, then you give.
Do you mind I wasn't saying no homo, but a little bit of homo, a lot of homo. If I offer some perspective?
Yes.
It makes you feel good to pleasure somebody, right?
Yeah.
Don't take that away from the other person.
Exactly.
Because also, she's going to get off by you liking it. She's going to feel valuable. She's going to feel pretty. She's going to feel good at what she does. And yeah, it's going to maybe help her with some of her insecurities that are not that sustainable. But at the end of the day, dude, she now is present with you. And she's going to relax. Now it's starting to get wet.
How long did it take you to get comfortable with expressing your pleasure while someone's doing stuff for you?
Give me an example.
Like you did oh, wow, that feels good.
Since I was a little girl, I've always been able to say it feels good.
That's fucking incredible, man. To have that kind of
even
comfort.
To get like tickles from like it feels so good.
Yeah, especially on the back of the neck. It's the only thing that truly relaxes me.
More than the toes?
When they're doing it to me. But I don't mind a little toe action on myself.
You're a toe guy.
But I'm not pushing anyone towards it. That's something they got to
force toes, but you are a foot guy.
If a girl goes there, I'm excited. More that she did it. More that she went there.
Do you feel it's necessary for your feet to be clean before she goes there? And do you need her feet to be clean?
Absolutely not.
See, that's fucking wild to me.
I'll do it. I'll suck a toe after a run just so they know I'm the kind of guy who will do it. I don't mean I sound like a douche now. I'm being like braggy.
It's okay. I don't know if that's bragging. I think that's just you're just disgusting. But
I'm so high on my own supply, it's ridiculous.
I don't want to brag, but like I don't fucking eat dirty feet. I'm such a jerk. I feel like I'm just bragging. I'll just.
I know it's gross.
Will you munch a cunch?
Bragging.
Will you munch a cunch after a run?
Yeah, I think by cunch you mean Kunch. Yeah, I'll do that.
Would you munch a kunch?
I'll munch kunch
after
post
a
run.
You?
Oh yeah.
If I had to, it depends. I mean, listen, you don't have to shower right before it, but if you went for like a run, not for me.
That's
also,
cool.
I would be so embarrassed if a girl sucked my balls if I was dirty.
Right. That's a good point.
Me too.
Do you eat ass?
Bleep this? Yeah, I do. But pun wasn't intended. But
what was the pun?
Saying butt.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what's funny about desserts and butts? One has one T, one has two.
Oh.
dessert. People like,
right,
or is it two
I'm not
S's?
smart.
It's two S's, right? Yeah, desert is one S, dessert is two. You can remember that because desserts are big and you want a whole bunch of desserts, so you want more S's.
And then with butt, you want more butt.
You want more T's, unless you're accepting something. Accepting as in like, not an award, but like accept when you're, having a coffee. But when you're having a coffee.
Nice.
So I'll eat a butt.
That's good.
You?
Yeah.
Do you like having your butt eaten?
No.
See, that's that Orange County mentality. I bet you like having your ass eaten. Right?
I mean, it's not like,
Would you rather have your ass eaten or your toe licked?
depends on the person, but probably my butt licked.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't expect it. That's like
Nobody expects it.
That's like a once a year thing or something.
Have you ever had your ass eaten? No. I got to tell you something. Listen, you know me. I'm a guy's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I read. Yeah.
But when you're just sitting there, right? And then she's like, do you mind if I suck your, I don't want to get like that. But if she asks.
No, that was pretty spot on. Yeah.
Thank you. And then right. And then she goes a little bit lower and then a little bit lower. All you have to do is like what a cat does when you want his back scratched. All you got to do is just like not tell her to do it, but just let her know the door's unlocked. Lift up a little bit. Yeah.
You don't lift your legs up?
I mean, you can't. You could, but usually before you get your butt eaten, it's very what's the word I'm looking for when like you're expecting of something? Not entitled, but it's very like presumptuous.
Yeah.
To like go like this. Because then like, what the fuck? You gotta like, you have to just.
Well, I've tried that before. To.
Or if you get on all fours and flip around, she's like, hey, I'm going to go down on you. And you just get on all fours.
It's weird that getting your ass eaten
offer up your ass
is so like taboo, or pun intended, tapu, because like,
I think Foucault said in sex he wants to turn the whole body into one sexual organ.
That seems limiting to me.
But I heard he couldn't fuck all that good.
Oh, I don't like to speak negatively to other people.
So are you saying when they approach the gooch, don't lift your legs up? Just sort of,
Whatever you want. I'm just saying the subtle version, especially if you're new to it.
Well, what if...
So if you get on all fours and say, please, mama, is that subtle or do you think that's a bit too on the nose?
I don't have that kind of kink where I refer to someone I'm with as a mama.
I could see you doing that.
I believe you. I'm just telling you that's not the thing for me.
You call him daddy?
No.
Have you tried it?
It does. I mean, I don't, there's things I don't need to try.
Are your parents not hot?
I disassociate that. I don't mind. I mean, there have been girls that have called me daddy and it doesn't.
Like your kids?
No. Girls I'm hooking up with.
Oh, sweet.
And it's like, cool. That's cool. I like it because they like want to do that, but it's not like I'm like, call me daddy.
If a girl offers to go down on you, have you ever gotten on all fours and say, I like to have it sucked from the back?
No, but I have been flirting with girls and let them know beforehand, kind of like setting the expectations. It's okay if you like you could play with my butt. I would like if you played with my butt.
I've tried the finger in the butt, but I'm so ticklish I start laughing.
Well, also, is it ticklish or are you just a little embarrassed?
Maybe I'm a little tight. Yeah.
Pun not intended.
Pun intended.
Do you like sports?
I love sports.
Do you play basketball?
Yes.
My jump shot sucks. Psych. That's like saying I ain't got $1 million. I got $1 million. I got $1 million nuts. Got $1 million gives a fuck. You ain't passed the ball enough. Eat my butt. You ain't checked the ball out. Eat my butt. You shoot from too far. Eat my butt. But you make it every time. No shit, slut. I'm the fucking. Oh yeah.